How about this? Donnelly, G. We're sisters right off the bat. Penninger, Pauls. There's a foul ball left side. Pauls, Fox, McMurrin, Gudenkoff. The rest of the East Buchanan order here. Strike one to Megan G. After ball, 1-1. Head coach Marcy Fox in her first season. The wife of Superintendent Dan Fox at East Buchanan. They've been at East Buchanan for 18 years, moving there from Preston. She's a Delmar girl originally, went to Delwood High School before it closed, and they consolidated with Macomb in the 80s. There's a ball scattered up left side. Shortstop Voss coming in. She'll put it away. The pop out for out number 3. So we go to the bottom half of inning number 1, Colesburg. This is postseason softball from KMCH Sports. John Bell back with you from Colesburg. We're at the bottom of the first inning. Edco hosting East Buchanan. First round contest here. This ball downstairs for ball 1. 1-0 the count off the right arm of Nicole Penninger, the sophomore. State tournament golfer, started her season late. Coach Fox tells us took Penninger a little bit to get back in the swing of things. It's Penninger, the leading pitcher on this team with a 3-8 record, 13 starts, 71 and 2/3 innings. So the most pitch for Penninger, and she did not face Edco at either of the 3 games that they lost this year. There's a slow grounder left side, nice play by Katie G over to Grace Gudenkoff. They ground out to the third baseman for out number 1 as Fox, the 8th grade of pitch season. Hannah McMurrin pitched the other time to Edco, so 2 by Fox started against Edco and pitched. Penninger has not faced Edco, so they haven't seen her this year tonight. 0-1 the count in the 3 games so far this year. Edco winning 17-11 and 6-4 in night number 1 of the season back in May 22nd. The last one was a 14-3 win in the final game of the tournament for both teams at West Delaware tourney back in mid-June. It's 1-1 the count here to Allison Tibbett, the second baseman standing in. Fouls this one up and out of play as Tibbett, a junior, 31 runs, 37 hits. She's got 5 doubles, 3 triples, 15 runs batted in, a .359 hitter on the season. Second on the team and third on the team, I should say, in taking walks with 12 a game. There's a ball upstairs above helmet high for ball 2. 2-2 the count here to Allison Tibbett. For East Buchanan defensively here, McMurrin, Lauren Donnelly, and Megan G left to right. And there's a ball she gets right off the dirt, little liner off the glove of Penninger. By the time she got it, the back of the circle and fired, getting to first is Allison Tibbett. Tough play going to her right, and the infield hit called by my official score.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those ones. One book's gonna have it a hit, and the other book's gonna have it an error. But you know, that pitcher in that circle, they're only 43 feet away, and by the time they get done with their motion, they're probably about 38 feet away. Then a one hopper hit to her right, so she had the backhand. She did a good job of knocking it down. Whether it would have, if it got by her, got to the shortstop, who knows? But that would have been an extraordinary play for her to be able to come up with that. There's a foul ball down the right field line. Out of play.
Update from Central City already. Starmont leading 1-0 right off the bat. Katie Berry helping out, getting a double, and scoring 1-0 Starmont as they go to the bottom of the first in Central City tonight. Central City, a 30-win team. Starmont is 13-17. Showing bunt, getting it down out in front of the plate. The third baseman comes on a high throw, pulled it off the back, didn't get back down in time. Runners will be on first and third here for the Vikings as the high throw. Got to give another a first error of the game there on the E5 as Delaney Bergen reaching on the error. Runners on first and third, one away.
And we talked about in the pregame, Edco's only got 5 sacrifice bunts on the year. You know, I mean, that's an extremely low. That's got to be a typo in some way, fashion. But here they did one and caught East Buchanan maybe a little bit on their heels, thinking they don't sacrifice bunt much. Got it down and got runners at the corners with 1 out.
Jesse Preem stands in now. 0-1. The ball fouled back to the backstop there off the bat of Preem. Chesney, the sophomore. Second most at bats on the team with 101. 28 runs, 37 as 1 of 3 home runs on the squad for the Vikings. A 366 hitter. The 0-2 is taken outside. Veteran umpiring crew here. Jamie Rodenberg, a state tournament umpire, long-time teacher at Central Elkader from Elkader. Jason Halverson, former head girls basketball coach, had some good success at MFL Marmac. Principal at South Wind now. And he lives in Ocean now. There's Jason Halverson, the base umpire here tonight. Tracy Schrader, formerly Tracy Sullivan, the 07 grad of Edco, the head coach for the Vikings in her second year. A little popper out in front of the plate. The pitcher gets in there. Penninger puts it away. The pop out for out number 2. Tracy Sullivan, 29-34 entering tonight. Spent a few years as assistant coach at the varsity level to Keith Campbell here at Edco. Before that, to Allie Sherman at Macokota Valley. 2011 grad of Loris College, an all-conference player at Loris. Her senior year was Tracy Schrader. Candy Carithers, the 2014 graduate two-sport athlete of Edco, back helping out at Alma Mater, coaching softball. UNI College at Kimby now. There's a nice line drive into left center field by Natalie Wessel, the DP, and the Vikings take the scoreboard. 1-0 here. Vikings jump on the board in the bottom of the first inning on the RBI double with 2 down by Natalie Wessel.
Yeah, she hit that thing hard right on the line over the shortstop's head. Looked like maybe one of the base hits the Cubs got over the weekend there as they kind of battered the Twins around.
They did, thank you.
Yeah, they did. You got to admit it. You know, I don't have a hard time.
You usually don't.
Well, as long as they're not playing the Dodgers, I don't have a hard time admitting it. They played well over the weekend.
Thank you.
But a nice hard double there. Got the 1 run in. Runners in second and third with 2 away. First pitch to Hope Knight.
Now the catcher standing in the 6th batter. 2 on and 2 down for Wessel. Her 22nd hit. Her 14th RBI of the year. And there's strike 2. 0-2 the count to Hope Mather, who's a senior on this team. The lone senior on the roster. And this ball is fly deep to shallow center. Coming in, the center fielder, Lauren Donnelly, puts it away. The F8 for out, number 3. But the Vikings do climb on the board first, taking a 1-0 lead to the second inning we go. This is area softball from KMCH Sports.
financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, back with you. Top of the second inning, 1-0 in favor of the Edco Vikings as they scored 1 run, 2 hits, 2 runners left on base. And the top of that, bottom of the first inning, I should say. Meisner now settling back in. There's a little floater up and over the head of the second baseman, Tibbett. As getting on is Katie G. G with the second hit of the ball game for the Buccaneers offense as they hit into a double play after getting the leadoff batter on in the first inning. Cole Penninger, the pitcher of record, stands in now. Penninger, one of the leading batters on this team, leads the team in hits with 34. RBI, second on that column with 15. Swings through this one for strike one. Leading average hitter with 442. And there's a swing and a miss upstairs for strike two. Nakai change, maybe? It didn't look like a fastball, did it?
No, there's a little rise on it there. She just couldn't catch up to it.
The 0-2, there is a ball just missing outside for ball one. 1-2 the count here at the top of inning number 2. An update from Central City. Starmont scoring 1 in the first. Central City answered with 3 in the bottom of the first. 3-1, Central City leading Starmont as they go to the second inning. Swing and a miss there by Penninger for out number 1. Viera Pals, the designated player, standing in now. Pals is an 8th grader. 10 runs, 25 hits, 9 runs batted in, a 309 average. Showing bunt, not getting a piece of the ball for a strike there. 0-1 the count to Pals, one of the 5 8th graders on this roster for head coach Marcy Fox, assisted by Adrian Staten. There's strike 2. 0-2 the count. 2 seniors, 2 juniors, 4 sophomores, 5 freshmen, 5 8th graders, 18 in the squad for EB. Exactly 18 for Edco 2, 1 senior, 6 juniors, 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen, and 6 8th graders. The 0-2 is taken downstairs and off the plate for ball 1. 1-2 the count, 1 down. Top of inning number 2, 1-0 Edco leads this game. In the series, in the last 5 meetings since 2016, Edco leads it 4-1. There's a little popper right side, going to go just behind the fence of the on-deck circle. And that hitter, Lara Fox, occupying the on-deck circle for EB on the right side of the plate. So 4 games for Edco 1, EB just 1. They played 5 times in the last 3 seasons. Did not play in 14 and 15, 2 years after the Vikings got out of the Tri-Rivers Conference and went to the Upper Iowa for 4 seasons. There's a ball missing. And we're even now 2-2. Last time EB won in this series came back on May 28, 2016 here in Colesburg. The score 10-9. Here's their second baseman. Tibbett makes the play going through her right. Nice play there. Another double play. Squelches the rally for East Buchanan. And we go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Edco. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
John and Bill back with you. Bottom of the second inning. Edco holding East Buchanan again. A leadoff hit to right and then a double play to help get them onto that inning with nothing else happening. Runner being doubled up, going to first to second. Kinsey Schmidt stands in, the first baseman for the Vikings, one of the 6 juniors on the squad. 1-0. This one is up and out of play left side, and we're even now 1-1.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch there by Pettinger, getting that low one on the outer portion of the plate. Schmidt tried to take it down that left field line, just got under it a little bit, hit it over the third base dugout. But right idea with where to take that pitch on the outer corner.
Ball in the dirt outside. Ball 2-1 the count here to McKenzie Schmitz. Edco with 1 run in the first inning on 2 hits. 1 Buccaneer error and 2 runners left on base. The 2-1 is chopped right side. Second baseman Fox coming in. Little flip toss and getting her girl. The 4-3 glove out. The second baseman for out number 1, Riley Cruz, stands in now.
Nice defense there, too, by East Buchanan there. Little slow chopper, first baseman, and probably as slow as it was, it probably would have been your first instinct is to go get it, but she just went back, covered first base, and Lara Fox did a good job coming up, picking it up, and then she was so close to first, just a nice little underhand toss. So good defense on that first play by East Buchanan.
0-1 the count. 1 down. There is a little popper behind the circle. Left of the bag. The shortstop going to throw it on to first. And gets her girl on the 6-3 ground out. So Olivia Donnelly to Grace Gudenkoff for out number 2. And it brings up the number 9 batter, Liz Meisner now.
That's a good play, but Donnelly is short. Just a little nubber over the pitcher's head. Looked like one of those ones when it hits, just going to stop. And can't do anything about it, but Donnelly did a good job coming in there quickly, picking it up, and a good, strong, accurate throw to first to get her in a close play for out number 2.
Meisner stands in, takes a strike at the knees on the outside corner, 0-1 to count. From Pettinger to Meisner, the 2 pitchers are of record here for both these teams early on in this game. Bottom of the second, 1-1 to count, 2 down. 1-0 Edco leads this game. Meisner, the junior, takes the ball low outside there. It's 2-1. Meisner, 46 at bats, 17 runs, 12 hits, 3 doubles, 2 triples, 10 runs batted in, 261 hitter on the season in 32 games this year. There's a ball taken for ball 3, 3-1 the count. Edco 12-20, East Buck 9-23. There's a strike. By high outside corner. For strike 2, we're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Liz Meisner. Third batter this inning in the bottom of the second, the 9th batter in the lineup for the Vikings. At 3-2, outside and low, there's ball 4, and our first walk of the game, a 2-out variety, brings up the top of the order, and Erica Voss, who grounded out the third her first time up. Voss, 39 runs scored, 40 hits. Leads team in both of those columns. 16 runs batted in, second on the team there. 3 triples, 3 double hitter. Is Erica Voss as she takes the ball upstairs shoulder high for ball 1. 1-0 the count to Voss. It's one of the 6 juniors for Coach Schrader and company. The 1-0 bounces past Voss, gets by the catcher. Zabalka able to control it after it got by her, but not before the runner Meisner able to go to second on the wild pitch. 2-0 the count. Here to Erica Voss. There's a strike taken inside corner above the knees. 2-1 now. Here to Voss.
And Voss able to control that bat. 2 doubles, 3 doubles, 3 triples. And off the pitcher's glove.
Ground ball off the pitcher's glove. Goes to the shortstop. Not that everybody will be safe. Runners on first and third.
They gave it a hit. It was off her glove. And there again, I think with Donnelly kind of playing up the middle there a little bit, had it not hit Pettinger's glove, I think maybe Donnelly might have had a play at that, been able to throw her out at first. I would assume first pitch here But Voss will be taking off for second. Yep,
exactly right. And now the throw goes off of Pettinger to throw home. Safe is the call at home. Edgewood up 2-0. Meisner scoring from third. The catcher was just trying to make a hard throw back to Pettinger, who wasn't ready for it. It skimmed off her glove, went behind her. The shortstop able to come up, catch it, make a nice throw to the plate. Just not in time. That could run a tough break for the Buccaneers that time.
It is, and I don't know whether it was just supposed to go back to the pitcher or whether she's supposed to get out of the way. But it didn't miss her glove, but stayed accurate right to second base. Close play at the plate. A 2-out run here by Edco gives them a 2-0 lead.
1-1 to count to Allison Tibbett. With 2 down, bounces in the dirt, and there goes our crowd, Mike, as it hits the of us there. The wild pitch. Wild pitch for Voss to get to third.
It's been a wild pitch of the inning. Both pitchers have been doing a really nice job controlling the strike zone, but that 2-out walk came around and scored.
Runner on third, 2 down. 3-1 to count to Tibbett, who got an infield hit her first time and scored the first one. There's a base hit right up the middle, past Pettinger into center field. It'll be RBI. Base hit for Tibbett. Off the middle there, and Voss scores the second run this inning, third of the game now here for the Vikings as time is called, and Coach Fox is out to have a word with their entire infield and the battery here.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. What happens, usually you talk about that leadoff walk, and then it comes around and scores. But here was a walk, a 2-out walk to a number 9 hitter, and then wild pitch to the second base, and then comes around and scores on the back side of a double steal. And also Edco doing a nice job of running the bases when they're getting on there, and then a nice 2-out single up the middle by Tibbett knocks in the second run this inning. So they'll have a runner at first and 2 away. And a 3-0 lead already here still with just 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning.
Delaney Bergen will stand in. She reached on an error her first time and was stranded at first base.
Four hits in the contest here now for Edco already.
There's a ball hit into shallow right field. It bounces on infield dirt. The batter must have not seen where it went. She did not run right away out of the batter's box. Bergen, though, gets a hit as Tibbett gets all the way over to third.
Yeah, it's just a little off the fist over the first baseman's head. The second baseman, no way being able to get over to that. And never did make it into the outfield grass as the second baseman Fox went over and picked it up and threw it back in. But now runners at the corners are 2 out.
Bergen, her 22nd hit before that. Allison Tibbett getting that hit. That was her 38th of the year and 16th run driven in. She's tied for second in that column with Erica Voss behind Chenzie Freem, who is standing in now with runners on first and third. There's a strike to the outside corner. 0-2 the count here to Freem. With 2 down here at the bottom of the second. Vikings have scored 2. Looking for more with 2 away. They lead this game 3-0. There's a swing and a miss. And strike 3. The swinging strikeout gets the Buccaneers out of the jam. So it takes us to the third inning. So 2 runs for Echo. They lead 3-0. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
Back into Colesburg, 3-0. The home team, Edco, leads it now here at the top of inning number 3. As Lara Fox starts things off for the Buccaneers. They've had 2 hits in this game. The Viking defense have stepped up, and Tibbet especially. Here's another ball hit to right field, a leadoff inning for the Buccaneers. But coming in, Bruce making the catch, the F9 for out number 1. We had 2 hits in the first 2 innings that fell down in front of Bruce out there for leadoff singles. Now the first one is out. We'll see if that changes EB's luck here at all, because it didn't work out the first 2 times. This one popped up behind the addition, out of play for strike 1 off the bat of Madison McMurrin, the left fielder, as Madison McMurrin, a junior, one of 2 juniors on the roster. The winner of this one meets the winner of the Central City Starmont game going on in Central City tonight. Central City, a 30-win team, as they lead heading into the top of the 3rd now over Starmont 5-1 after Starmont got out in front of that one 1-0. Update from DeWitt tonight, and we'll tell you that next. Is bouncing ball right side. Tibbet gets to it. Nice play. The 4-3 ground out there off the bat of McMurrin. Really impressed with the good shiftiness, quickness of the second baseman, Allison Tibbet there. She hasn't had anything that faced her yet so far. And on the right side, the second baseman's done a nice job.
Yeah, and I see she's got 11 errors on the year, and I don't. she's awful good here tonight so far. So she's done a nice job turning 2 double plays, and then going to her right, picking that one up and throwing her out easy at first. So playing a nice defense on the infield tonight.
1-0 is a pitch downstairs to Grace Gudenkopf. Gudenkopf, a sophomore, standing in the number 9 batter. Talk about the quickness. Coach Schrader alluded to quickness and out-hustling the competition being factors for this team, who returned 12 letter winners. 7 of their 12 letter winners were state track qualifiers this past spring. They lost 3 seniors from a team that was 17-14. That was their first winning season last year. Under head coach Schrader, her first season, taking over for Keith Campbell. First winning season since 2014 when they were 21-19. What a turnaround it's been. Just 3 years ago, in 2015, this program was 2-33 at the varsity level, 10-25 in 2016. Coach Campbell's last year. All 4 there, a walk to Gudenkopf, and it brings up the top of the order. And Olivia Dunley, who got a hit to right field her first time. She swats this one up and out of play. Foul ball, strike 1.
Yeah, we'll see if East Buchanan can turn a 2-out walk to your number 9 hitter into some runs, as Edco did in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
There's a ball hit into center field, and it gets by the center fielder, Bergen. They'll score at least. Nope, going to be held up at 3rd. The throw gets away. They could have maybe scored, but they didn't know that as the throw got away from Tibbet. So runners will be on 2nd and 3rd. Almost 2 errors on that play, but it just goes for a hit and an error.
Yeah, center fielder Bergen was going over to her left and just didn't get down far enough on it, got by her. So both base runners could advance, and Coach Fox at 3rd kind of had her going there, and then at the last minute held her up, and then the throw got away on the infield, so would have scored.
Hard grounder. That's between the third baseman and shortstop. Diving play by Voss, couldn't get to it. 1 run is in, another run coming in to score, and it's 2 runs for East Buchanan. And Billy talked about it, doing it with 2 outs. And the Buccaneers able to respond here and put up 2 runs on the base hit by Lauren Donnelly, and she gets herself 2 RBI. Lauren Donnelly, in her 24th hit of the year, gives herself 8 runs batted in now. So great perseverance by East Buchanan, coming back after Edco able to score 2 runs in the bottom of that 2nd inning.
Yeah, did a nice job of hitting the ball hard. First one right up the middle, out towards right center field. And then the second one, a nice line shot right between short and third out into left field. Left fielder Alvis bobbled it just enough that Coach Fox says, go ahead and go in. I actually gave it a single and an error.
Good.
Had she not bobbled that out in left field, I don't think she was going to send her. But as soon as she bobbled it, the runner wasn't quite there yet, so she sent her on in to get that second run. So East Buchanan's fought their way right back in here. A 2-out walk has led to both runs here in the top of third inning.
Yeah, the errors have helped out East Buchanan here. Edgewood coming in having 104 errors on the year defensively. East Buchanan 74 on their side of things. Here's a ball upstairs to Megan G, who popped out to the shortstop boss her first time. 1-0 the count, 2 down, still runner on second, 3-2. East Buchanan has fought back here and cut the lead to 1. Megan G, the 7th hitter. Check that, 6th batter this inning for East Buchanan. And the 2-0 is swung on and hit up the middle, but Tibbet gets it, backhanded stop. Nice stretch by Schmitz at first, and a 4-3 ground out for out number 3. East Buchanan gets on the board, and they score 2 runs. And we go to the bottom of inning number 3, 3-2. Edco back after this from KMCH Sports.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the softball field or the baseball field, but not on the road. When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
John and Bill back with you. Here at the bottom of the third now. Edco leading this game 3-2. 2 runs for East Buchanan at the top of this third inning on 2 hits. 1 runner left on base. As we had 2 defensive errors there by Edco as well. A foul ball after a strike. And the count is 0-2 to Natalie Wessel, who had her 22nd hit in the first inning. Picking up RBI number 14, takes the ball there, 1-2 the count.
And she had a hard hit double right over the shortstop's head out in left center field for an RBI double, knocking the first run of the game.
Foul ball there near the batter's box. And getting back in and ready, 1-2 the count. Ball's fouled up and out of play. 1-2 the count.
There's a nice crowd here. People, both schools nicely represented here tonight.
Ball's upstairs. Neck high that time for ball 2. 2-2 the count. Bottom of the third, Natalie Wessel calls this one back to the new fencing here behind home plate. Talked about Edco having success in state track. 7 of these kids in state track this year at the Blue Oval in Des Moines. A swing and a miss there for a strikeout round number 1. East Buchanan had their spring success in golf. The girls' state golf team, 5th of 8 teams in Class 1A, with a total of 771, 31 strokes. Behind the top team, Iowa Valley. East Buchanan, we talked about Katie G and Nicole Pettinger being the 2 golfers from the softball team on that state tournament golf team that competed in Marshalltown and late May, early June. There's a ball scattered right side to the fence. 0-2 the count here to Hope Mather, who flew out to Donnelly in center field, their first time up in inning number 1. Stands in here with 1 out. 0-2 the count upstairs. Shoulder high for a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, Pettinger's done a nice job moving that ball in and out and trying to keep him a little off balance. Her go-to pitch seems to be trying to go on that outside corner, and when she misses, it's out, trying to get him to span that strike zone.
Update from Delhi. 42 Maquoketa Valley leading Clayton Ridge in the bottom of the second inning in that one. Hit by pitch. As the first hit batter of the night, Mather takes it and will go to first. The 1 out hit by pitch brings up Mackenzie Schmitz now.
9th batter of the year. The Pettinger is hit in 74 innings. New runner, number 3, Alvis, for the catcher, Hope Mather.
Hope Mather hit for the 4th time on the season. Ella, the 8th grader, out at first now, running with 1 down. Kinsey Schmitz grounded out to the second baseman Fox her first time. She puts a charge into this one. It dives down right in front of the second baseman with an error on the throw. Throw or catch there. That's going to be a tough one. The backhanded throw, maybe a little too hard for as close as she was, took the second baseman off guard, and she could not get a handle on that one. Went right by her and past the bag. Runners be on first and second. What's your call there?
E4. Yep. Yeah, it was a nice job. Fox did a good job of getting over there on a pitch that wasn't hit real hard. Went to her right, picked it up, and fairly close to second base, and it was for the right idea probably. It's a little backhand toss, but probably a little too hard for as close as she was, and got by Donnelly for an error. So runners at first and second with 1 out, and that'll bring up Riley Pruce.
As Pruce got it out to the shortstop, Donnelly her first time. Runners on first and second here, 1 away. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Edco scored 1 in the first, 2 in the second. Trying to answer East Buchanan's 2 in the top of this inning. There's a ball scattered into right center field, high in the sky. It drops down. Right fielder G gets it in. High throw at the plate, and not able to handle it is Sepulka, the catcher. Sliding in underneath her is Alvis, scoring the first run this inning, the 4th of the game. Edco leads 4-2. 1 out, runners on first and third.
Yeah, that was a nice hit by Pruce out into right center field. Runners had to hold for a little bit, but Alvis got a decent jump at second base. And then Coach Schrader down third base didn't even hesitate. That's why she put that courtesy runner in there and sent around and drew the throw. Had the throw been down, more accurate, would have been a really close play, but the throw was high, and it got in there safely to score run number 4 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Riley Pruce, 21 hits now, 11 runs driven in on the season. She's out at first base. Liz Meisner standing in. She walked and scored her last time in the 2-run second inning. Takes the ball upstairs there for ball 1. 1-0 the count here to Meisner in the scoreboard.
Sophia Wilson pinch running at third base there for Mackenzie Schmitz, number 32.
So the pinch runner there. What'd you say it was?
Number 32, Sophia Wilson.
Thank you. Don't think so. Well, we might have. Now it's back. You get unplugged for a second, apparently.
Oh, and Gore.
Oh, yeah. It was 77 to what, 20? Yeah. There's a bouncing ball up and over. Not going to get a girl. Donnelly came up with a clean, just deep in the hole and short on the slow hit grounder. Meisner's on with the infield hit. As Sophia Wilson, the pinch runner coming in, Pruce at second, runners on first and second.
Yeah, that was just a slow chopper hit to the shortstop. Not really much she could do with it. Got another runner going in there for Riley Pruce, is number 6.
Kelsey Hansel, another 8th grader. Running here for Coach Schrader. Runners on first and second. Here with 1 down. Vikings have struck for 2 more. They lead this game 5-2 now. This one is hit in the air. Shallow center coming out, not able to get to it in time. The runner held, and the easy force at third on the 8-5 on the put out there. Down at third was Hansel, the pinch runner, being cautious there, and that's a tough one. But
eighth grader, you learn the hard way. She went back to the base and was tagging. You know, she wasn't going to be able to go if she caught the ball. So, learning experience there. But an unfortunate break for Erica Boss cost her a base hit. She'll just get a fielder's choice out of what would have been a base hit.
Update from Delhi. Macoka Valley now leading Clayton Ridge 4-2. Still in the bottom of the second inning in that one. Last check in the third inning was Starmont being defeated by Central City by the score of 5-1 after Starmont getting out in front of that game. 1-0 in the top of the first down in Central City and Lynn County tonight. 1-1, swung on and missed at a pitch shoulder high there. Swinging through it is Allison Tibbett, who's done a nice job of the field and a nice job at the dish for that matter, too. An infield hit and scored in the first. They hit an RBI her last time up. Just having a great game all around here is Tibbett, the junior. She lines this one right side. The second baseman, Fox, will make the catch. A line out to the second baseman for out number 3. 2 runs in for the Vikings as we go to the fourth now. 5-2. Edco back after this. KMCH Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
John and Bill back with you. There's a ground ball right side. Tibbett gets it. A little flip toss. Retiring KDG. The 4-3 ground out for out number 1. Brings up the pitcher Nicole Penninger now. As Penninger struck out swinging her first time in the second inning. Central City continuing to put it to Starmont. It's now 7-1. In the bottom of the third inning in Central City tonight, the winner of that game will take on the winner of this one tomorrow night in Central City at 7 o'clock. This one up and out of play by the batter Penninger after taking a ball. 1 on the count to Nicole with 1 down here in the top of the fourth. Edco scoring 2 more runs in the bottom of the third to increase their total to 5-2 here. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 more in the third. This is popped up and out of play. And the count moves to 1-2 now.
Central City having a really nice year down there this year, 30-10 on the year. So they've done a nice job of stretching that out, and they struggled a little bit early. Whoa, there's a hard shot deep left center field.
That ball is caught right near the warning track by the left fielder, Alvis. Nice job by Alvis getting out there and making the play as Lily Alvis robbing Penninger of a long hit there. 2 away, brings up Tyara Pals now.
Yeah, she's not playing that deep. She had to do a really nice job of getting back there and fielding that. That was probably within 4 or 5 feet of the fence out there, not playing that deep out there. So tremendous play out in left field by all of us. 2 out, and that'll bring up Kyara Pals. Signed into one of the 2 double plays turned by Edco tonight.
To Tibbett at second base. Her last time up in the second. Takes 2 balls here, and she's ahead of the count to Liz Meisner. 2-0. 2 down here at the top of the fourth. 5-2. the lead for Edco. Bottom of the third inning in Central City, it's 7-1 Wildcats over the Starmont Stars. Maquoketa Valley leading Clayton Ridge in the top of the third, 5-2 in Delhi. That's a Class 2A contest there in Delhi tonight. That's the Central City Starmont, and this one, Class 1A, Region number 4. Maquoketa Valley trying to advance on to tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. They would take on one of the top-ranked teams in Class 2A, Durant. They're competing in Class 2A Region number 8. There's a ball scattered into center field past the efforting shortstop Voss, and a 2-out base hit there by Pals brings up Lara Fox.
And Lara Fox flew out to the right fielder her last time up, leading off last inning.
There's a ground ball right up the middle past the pitcher. Tibbetts going to get it and fire to first and gets a girl 4-3 ground out. Out number 3. It sends us to the bottom of the fourth with the score. Edco 5, East Buchanan 2. This is area softball from KMCH Sports.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
John and Bill back with you. We're at the bottom of the fourth inning. Edco leading this game 5-2 over East Buchanan. 0-2 now the count quickly to Delaney Bergen. Got a hitter last time up to right field in the second. She reached on an error and score, and was stranded, I should say, back in inning number 1. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and 2 more in the third for Edco. And she pops this one left side foul ground. Katie G giving a chase, but coming up empty. 1-0-2 the count here to Delaney Bergen. Cole Pettinger on the mound in the circle for the Buccaneers. This one skied left side. Shortstop getting over and making the catch. Olivia Donnelly putting it away for out number 1. So through 3 1/3 innings here, Edco's offense supplied 5 runs, 8 hits, 6 runners left on, 2 defensive errors by East Buchanan. Through 4 for Buccaneers. Here's a little popper. Diving effort by the shortstop Dunley as their momentum took her to the ground. The ball popped out. Great effort by the shortstop Olivia Donnelly as Chesney Preem gets her first hit of the night. A 1-out infield hit that time, as Preem now has 38 hits, tied for second on the team. As there's a ground ball left side, they get the force out at second, not in time at first. So the 5-4, the force out, forcing out Preem at second base. 4-2 away.
And with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning, Edco has led each inning off with an out, but yet they've came around and been able to score each time. There we got another runner.
Chesney Preem, I should say Natalie Wessel, the DP, with the fielder's choice to the third baseman. She's going to be run for. The pinch runner is Lily, is the player she's hitting for, is Alvis, the left fielder.
Yeah, so see if Edco can do what they've done here so far. Been able to get some 2-out runs here and continue scoring every inning.
Hope Mather down with a runner on first and 2 down. There's a throw behind the runner, getting back in safely, 0-1 the count. Here in the bottom of the fourth, 5-2 in favor of the home team. Edco trying to advance on to the second round. Vikings lost to West Central a year ago here in the first round after beating West Central a couple times in the season. They beat this EB team 3 times so far this year, so not wanting that to happen again this year. Right now, so far, so good. They're leading by 3 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. As Mather goes down to try to get that one, it's going to be strike 3 and to put out at first base on the swinging cane for out number 3. We go to the fifth. 5-2. Ed Go back after this from KMCH Sports.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Welcome back into Colesburg. Very pleasant night. First Monday of July, 2018. Started out for game time of 6:59, 82 degrees real and feel like temperature. Now it's cooled off a little bit to 79. Humidity sitting at 55%. Winds out of the south at 7 miles per hour as we start the fifth inning. This one is fouled up and out of play right side. 0-1 the count here to the number 8 batter, Madison McMurrin. As this game is 54 minutes long here in the top of the fifth. Edco leads 5-2. Ball bounces in front of the plate for ball 1-1-1 the count. East Buchanan, 5 hits against Liz Meisner, getting on the board 2 times in that third inning with help, the 2-out walk, and a couple Edco errors. Here's a little popper, left side, third baseman. Even with the bag, Freem will make the catch. Pop out for out number 1 brings up Grace Gudenkoff now.
Yeah, that was a good pitch by Meisner in on the fifth, and McMurrin not really able to do anything with it, just a little soft pop fly down to third baseman, Preem, who catches it easy. For out number 1, they'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Grace Gudenkoff. She got a 2-out walk her last time up and came around and scored first run of the game for EB.
Update from Central City, bottom of the fourth inning, 10-1. Wildcats over the Stars, 5-2 in the third inning. Maquoketa Valley beating Clayton Ridge in Delhi tonight. This one is a liner right back over the head of Meisner off the bat of Gudenkoff for the 1-out single. And it brings up the top of the order. And Olivia Dunley now, who's 2 for 2. She scored her last time in the third inning.
Yeah, that's the 6th of the game for East Buchanan. They've had at least 1 hit every inning here. So now see if they can bunch a couple hits and try to cut into that 5-2 deficit here, leading off the top of the 5th inning.
For Gudenkoff, her 14th hit of the season. 1-0 count there. Taking a ball is Dunley.
And Gudenkoff doing a nice job. Bad off, as I like to call the softball. You can get your number 9 hitter on base, set that table for Gudenkoff, walked the first time and then got a single that time.
There's a bunt right side. Schmitz will get it and fire to first. Safe is the call at first. Beating it out is Dunley for the infield hit there. Gudenkoff gets a second. 1 on first and second now.
there again, a perfectly placed bunt, but Edco's only have 5 sacrifice bunts all year long, but put it right down there, but perfectly right up the line, and first baseman went back to cover the base, so the catcher, Mather, had to come out and pick it up. By the time she did throw it down there, not in time. Back-to-back hits here, 1 out. Get the runners at first and second.
The 1-0 is hit right back off of Meiser's right shin. She might have deflected with the glove partially, but it got a big part of her leg. Time is called right away. They'll check her out. An infield hit. And the Buccaneers have something going here. Runners on every base. On the third
off, she said, I don't need anything.
The third hit of this inning as Coach Schrader coming out, and always you're going to get checked out. The coach's going to take advantage of this. And you never want to do that anyway. You want to use it as a free timeout. Yeah. Now Coach Schrader is able to talk to her team, but she'll probably get charged for this. He is going to write it down. She'll get charged for the defensive conference. And you're not lying when you say all of them.
Yeah, the outfielders came in. Yeah, they came in. And that ball right on the inside, just below her right knee, right in kind of that inner part of the calf area. Now she's going to take a warm-up pitch or two. And as she waved it off, she kind of walked around, limped around like stunned right at the beginning, but then she waved Coach off saying, no, I'm okay. But they came out checking her out. She's taking a couple warm-up pitches, and she looks like she's fine. 2 pitches, and she says she's ready to go. But 3 one-out hits here for East Buchanan. They have the bases loaded. Number 3 hitter Megan G is going to stand in there. And East Buchanan trails 5-2, so the potential tying run on base here. So we'll see what the number 3 hitter G can do. She's batting .269 on the year, 9 RBI, so big RBI opportunity here for Megan.
With 1 out, Megan G, 0 for 2. Pops this one right center field. That's going to get down and score a couple, you would think. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. It's 5-4 now as the Buccaneers staying around here in the top of the 5th inning. 1-run lead now for Edco on the 2 RBI hit by Megan G. As 4G, her 19th hit of the season. That's runs 10th and 11th batted in here for Megan G.
Yeah, that was really well placed, just right out there in no man's land between second, right, center, and the runner Olivia Donnelly out at second. They didn't even hesitate with her. They sent her in, and she scored easily standing up. So only trail by 1 now, 5-4 still, just 1 out.
This one is creamed out of play. Back up in the tree line.
Yeah, it looks like a golf shot I've had. Finding the trees over there clear out of bounds. Done that multiple times this year. Getting pretty good at that.
That's something you want to get too good at that.
No.
2-1 the count.
I have a lot of shots on a golf course. A lot of golf courses I've never seen before.
Here too. Katie G. Got a hit back in the second and ground out her last time. She hits this one down the line, foul territory. We're even down 2-2. 1 out, runners on first and second. 5-4. Edco leading this game. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And it's gone final in Central City. A tough one for Starmont here tonight as they lose 13-1 in 4 innings. So Starmont season wraps up at 13-18. Central City moves on at 31-10. They'll face this winner here tonight at Central City tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. There's a ball up and out for ball 4. And the Buccaneers really putting pressure on the Vikings here. Bases are loaded. Still only 1 down. 2 runs have been scored this inning. 5-4 Edco with the lead here in this game. We're in the top of the 5th.
Pettinger stepping in there now. She hit that long fly ball almost to the fence and left fielder last time up.
She skies this one, but a lot shorter. Medium depth center field. The center fielder camping under it, Bergen. The runner coming in. The throw is up the third base line. They're able to hold that runner from second to third, but this game is tied as Lauren Dunley. And no, they're going to appeal it, and leaving early is Lauren Dunley, and they get the call from the home plate umpire. Out is the call, and that is 3 outs. 5-4 is still our score as we go to the bottom of the 5th. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Welcome back in. 3 runs for EB in that top of the 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th now. And standing in is Mackenzie Schmitz. A hard grounder right side. Fox to Gudenkauf for the 4-3 ground out number 1. East Buchanan able to get 4 hits back to back in that top of the 5th for 3 runs. Denied of their 4th run and tying this game up. As Megan G was called leading the bag early on the fly out to center field. Now here's a fly out to center off the bat of Riley Bruce. And quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th for Enco.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. 2 pitches, 2 outs now. I mean, I'm telling Liz Meisner, you're the pitcher. Take a pitch or 2 right here. And now don't be swinging at that first pitch. Make the potential 3rd out. Give you and your team a little bit of a breather in there. Atta girl. First pitch is high, ball 1. Hitco scored 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third here so far for their 5 runs. That pitch is outside, 2-0. Meisner walked and scored back in the second inning and an RBI single in the 3rd inning.
Strike taken there, 2-1 the count now here to Meisner. Just after the 8 o'clock hour, John and Bill with you from Colesburg. And Cone East Buchanan area softball here tonight from KMCH Sports. Starting the postseason softball schedule from KMCH. 3-1 the count here to Liz Meisner. Renko leading this game 5-4. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, I should say. There's a strike around the knees and a half for strike 2 on full. 3-2 the count. One final tonight from the area. Starmont falls to Central City 13-1 in 4 innings. There's a grounder left side. Third baseman Katie G has it up and over. Counted 5-3 ground out for out number 3. And we go to the 6th. 5-4. Edco with the 1-run lead. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Along with studio producer Nick Jurgens back in Manchester. John and Bill back with you from Colesburg. We're at the top of the sixth inning now. Leading this game is Edco. 12-20 team. Favored to win here tonight. East Buchanan 9-23. Edco has beaten this EB team 3 times on the season and 4 of the last 5 meetings dating back to 2016. There is a strike of the inside corner after the ball. 1-1 the count here to the number 6 hitter, Kyra Powell. Got a hit to center her last time up in the 4th. The 1-1 popped up in the air right side. And outside the fence, the first base coach, Adrian Stanton, does a nice job of getting out of the way there. The first baseman, Schmitz, gave it chase, but no can do. As Edco leads this game by 1. They scored 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 more in the third. Have been quiet since. As EB came back with 2 in the third, 3 in the 5th. Just a night of tying the game up. There's a little popper behind the first baseman, Schmitz. Tibbett works her way over. She's having a heck of a night. Allison Tibbett has been all over the place, defensively and offensively. The pop out for out number 1 brings up Lara Fox now.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out coming up with an award for her tonight. Still working on the exact name of it, but we'll come up with it before the game's over. She's having a heck of a night.
Ball down the stairs off the right arm of Liz Meisner, the starting pitcher here. She's allowed 9 hits to this EB offense. On the top of the 6th, here's a sharp line drive on the ground and rolls into right field. Cruz will get it in, but not before. The 1-out single by Lara Fox, who brings up Madison McMurrin now.
Yeah, and then that continues their streak of every inning. They've had at least 1 hit.
Yeah.
And last time they got a 1-out base hit, they backed up 3 more of them. So see what EB's got in her bats this inning.
Showing bunt, getting down right out in front of the plate. Third baseman comes. Schmitz gets out of her way, and the 5-4 on the force out. Sacrifice there for out number 2. Retires McMurrin. Fox slides on up to second base. Grace Kudenkoff standing in now with 2 out. And that runner on second. The tying run out at second here at the top of the 6th inning. East Buchanan. A couple big 2-out hits in that 3rd, and they do it again here to tie this game up. As Kudenkoff takes the ball upstairs, 1-0 the count.
Yeah, she walked and scored in the 3rd, and a single. They got that leadoff single, a 1-out single in the bottom of the 5th inning. Came around, scored the 3rd run of the game.
As another ball taken there, 2-0 the count here to Gudenkoff. 2 down here at the top of 6. 5-4 the lead. There's a strike. Thigh high inside corner to Gudenkoff.
Good location on that pitch, on that inner portion. There wasn't anything that Gudenkoff could probably really do with that pitch.
There's a strike. Oh, he rung her up.
He rung her up on strike 2.
Yep, there we go. Hate when that happens.
Yeah, he's smiling, shaking his head. Yeah, that was a really good strike 2 call.
On that outside corner. Hate when you forget to count and ring them up. There's a little tapper off the end of the bat. Meiser out of the circle quickly and will toss over for the 1-3 round out for out number 3. Takes us to the bottom of the 6th. Edco still clinging to that 1-run lead. 5-4 back after this from KMC Sports.
This is George Davis from the law offices of Locher and Davis in Farley and Dyersville. Proud sponsor of our local youth as they develop confidence, character, and teamwork in high school athletics and learn lessons that last a lifetime. Best wishes to all our local students. We are cheering for you. Locher and Davis law offices located in Farley and Dyersville.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927 888-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Ted Norman agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
You expect big hits on the softball field or the baseball field, but not on the road. When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Back into Colesburg. At the City Park, the home of the Edgewood Vikings softball team. There's a ball scattered up and out of play for strike one. 0-1 the count. And the last of the six, 5-4 the lead in favor of Edco, who's beat this East Buchanan team 3 times this season. Upstairs, above helmet high for ball one there. 1-1 the count. Into Erica Voss. A leadoff girl takes another one above helmet high for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Peter Voss reached on his fielder's choice and stranded back in the third. Got an infield hit in the second and scored. Grounded out her first time the first. Her 4th time at the plate. Gets a piece of this one. Falls into the glove of the catcher, Jocelyn Sabolka. Goes for strike 2. We're even 2-2. 5-4 Edco with the lead in this game. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one's popped up right side. Playable for the first baseman, but not able to keep it in her glove on the run. Valiant effort by Grace Gudenkoff in front of that first base East Buchanan dugout, but on the run. And the momentum taking her, still moving, and not able to keep it in the glove with the basket catch. 2-2 the count. New life here for Erica Voss. And this one's on the outside corner, waist high for strike 3. Voss goes down looking. Our first backwards K of the game, the 4th taken by Pettinger, the pitcher for East Buchanan, gives us 1 away here. Our first looking for either team so far in this game. Allison Tibbett stands in, having a nice night, as we mentioned, both at the plate and defensively. Takes a strike there. In her half, waist high. 0-1 the count here to Tibbett. The 0-1 is hit into left field. That's going to get down and bounce and roll all the way to the bottom of the fence before the left fielder can get there. And running she is, and the throw gets by the third baseman. That would have been real close if she could have held on to that ball. But feeling aggressive with Tibbett and getting herself the triple there, her 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, I could see when she rounded first, headed to second, that ball was right out in front of her out left center field. She didn't even hesitate, slow down going into second. She thought she could probably get in there, and got the throw into the shortstop. We threw it into third, and a good throw might have gotten her, but she probably just earned that award we're going to give her tonight. That's her 3rd hit of the night, and outstanding defense as well.
As the triple for Tibbett, her 4th of the year, her 40th hit of the season. The 1-0 here to Delaney Bergen. She skies this one right side. That's going to fall down in front of the right fielder. Coming in for the insurance run, standing up, is Tibbett. And the hit to right field scores. Tibbett with 1 down here in the top of inning number 6.
Yeah, that's for Edco, man, that's a really, really big insurance run here in the bottom of the 6th inning, because I can tell you as a pitcher or even as a defensive player, you like having that extra run. A 2-run lead's a whole lot more comfortable than that 1-run lead going into the top of that 7th inning.
Chesney Prim stands in now. Got a hitter last time of the 4th. Struck out and popped out before that in the 1st and 2nd innings. The 0-1 here to Prim is hit in the air on the run. Right fielder won't get there. Bounces by, rolls all the way up against the bottom of the fence, and the race is on. Bergen around third. She's going to come in, play at the plate, sliding in, knocking the ball away. And coming in to score another one. Out at the plate before she could get there. Nice play by the catcher, Jocelyn Sabolka. But the Vikings able to score another run as Prim got the nice hit to right field and tried to make it inside the Parker.
Yeah, that's one of those unfortunate ones. Man, you can't falter for hustle there. And both of them, Sabolka did a really good job going over and getting that ball, and then coming back and diving and actually meeting her at home plate to get the tag for the 2nd out of the inning. And now the base is empty, 2 out. That'll bring up Natalie Wessel.
So a triple for Chesney Prim as Ball taken there by Natalie Wessel as Preem, with her third triple this season, her 39th hit now, and her 28th run driven in. She leads the team in that category. This one's scattered in the air. Center fielder drifting to her left will make the play. That's Lauren Donnelly putting it away for the third out. As we go to the seventh, a couple insurance runs for the Vikings there. They lead this game 7-4. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Back into Colesburg. This game an hour and 17 minutes old as we reach the top of the seventh inning. 7-4, Vikings with the lead. East Buchanan standing in the top of their order. Olivia Dunley, who has been on base 3 times with 3 hits, scored 2 of those 3 times, is standing in to start this inning against the pitcher Liz Meisner as the Vikings lead 7-4, trying to beat East Buchanan for the 4th time this season and the 5th time in 6 games since 2016. Is 1-1 the count now here to Donnelly, who had an infield hitter last time, hit the center in the 3rd, and hit the right back in the 1st. This one off the plate outside for ball 2. 1-2-1 the count. As Edco adding a couple insurance runs in that 6th inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, nobody left on. 2-1 from Meisner on the way, and it's popped up right side. Second baseman Tibbett there. On a little off-speed pitch, will change her, it appeared, as Tibbett gets back, makes the catch, the pop out. For the first out here, brings up Lauren Donnelly now.
She had to make one more defensive play here yet in order to get our award here. That
oh, really?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I think she knew that.
Yeah, well, it's just fitting because she's had just an outstanding game offensively and defensively. It's been that spark that I'm sure Coach Schrader likes to see tonight.
Absolutely. With 1 down, Lauren Donnelly stands in, 1-0 the count. As this one is skied right side. Second baseman Tibbett is there again. How about that? Another put out for her. 2 down.
She's going to get a grounder now. She's going to get the trifecta right here. It's just been her night. Megan G will step in there. She's 1 for 3. That hit was the last time up. Got a 2-run single. Knocked in the 3rd and 4th runs of the game for East Buchanan back in that 5th inning.
9 balls hit to her. 11 outs on the night for Allison Tibbett. There's a bouncing ball right side. Going to be a foul ball. What an effort by Allison Tibbett. The juniors, the Vikings trying to get their 13th win right here. They'll face Central City tomorrow night in Central City at 7 o'clock. The Wildcats defeat the Starmont Stars 13-1, ending the Star season at 13-18. Thanks for those updates tonight from Lynn County. And there is the runner running into Schmitz, the first baseman, as she makes the catch. The pop-out ends the game, but it ends on a collision as Megan G bumps into Schmitz, heading to the first base bag. Out number 3 as the game is in the books. We will take it back Right after this, for a post-game show, we're back from KMC Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family. It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
So we're back into Colesburg. 7-4 is our final score. The Vikings get the 3-run win. They improved their record at 13-20 in their 33rd game here tonight, as their home record ends at 4-9. as they take down East Buchanan. 5-6 non-conference record now for the Vikings as they end East Buchanan season at 9-24 in their 32nd contest, 4-16 on the road, and 5-7 in non-conference games. East Buchanan ends at 9-24, still looking for a winning season. Last time that occurred was a 22-16 campaign back in 2009. As the Vikings get the 7-4 win tonight. Got to get a couple folks on here from Edco to talk things over and about this victory here tonight as the Vikings beat the Buccaneers. We take a look at the totals for EB: 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, 4 left on, 1 swinging strikeout, 2 walks. Edco had 7 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors, 7 left on, 3 swinging strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 looking K, I should say, 2 free passes, 1 walk, and 1 hit batter in a game that lasted 1 hour and 19 minutes. As give EB credit, they didn't go away. They fought back, but just not enough here tonight. And Edco able to prove the old adage wrong. They were able to get the victory here tonight and beat a team 4 times in one season.
Yeah, it is, but you got to give East Buchanan all the credit in the world. They came in here a decided underdog. They just did a tremendous job of coming out here and keeping the game close all the way. But give Edco credit. They got ahead 1 run, and East Buchanan would come back and put those extra 2 runs out as Edco scored 1 run in the first to take a 1-0 lead. Then they scored 2 more in the second inning to take a 3-0 lead. But then East Buchanan came back and scored 2 in the top of the third to come back to within 3-2 after 2.5. And then Edco scored 2 more in the bottom half of the third to take a 5-2 lead. And then Edco scored twice in the 5th to go ahead 7-2. And then East Buchanan scored a couple to make the final score 7-4. So, hey, all right.
Here's our player of the game.
Here's our player of the game.
What an effort by the junior second baseman here tonight. Boy, everything was going your way in the field offensively here tonight. Boy, when you're playing like that, it feels so simple, the game, doesn't it?
Yes. Oh, yes, it does.
As defensively, you're able to make some plays early on in this game after East Buchanan got some hits there. And what were you thinking when before that ball comes to you? You got to be ready each and every play, right?
Yeah, just thinking about where to put the ball, when you field the ball, where to throw it, knowing where your runners are on the field.
And you had 9 balls hit to you tonight, 11 putouts by you alone, retiring East Buchanan batters. As offensively, though, you had 3 hits, an RBI. You scored twice as well. So a complete game here tonight. Feeling great in the first round overall, huh?
Yes, ready to go on to second round tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, you'll face the Wildcats of Central City, a 31-win team, a team that your team just faced last week, losing to them twice here in Colesburg. So you know what they have. You know what that team will bring to the table tomorrow night. You'll have to play them on the road at their home tomorrow night. What's the mindset here for you and your teammates?
We played them for a conference game, and we were missing a couple of our key players, so just really trying to get revenge tomorrow with our main team and just going out and having a lot of fun.
You betcha. Have fun, stay focused, and see what you can do tomorrow night. Play upset spoiler row, huh?
Yes.
All right, congrats on the game tonight. Congrats on the win, and good luck to you tomorrow night.
Thank you.
You betcha. Allison Tibbett, the junior, joining us here on the postgame as the Vikings get the victory in this game by the score of 7-4. As the Vikings improve their overall record to 13-20 on the season. Tracy Schrader and company, her 30th win of her career now at Edco in her second season at 30-34. We'll try to get her on with us next. We'll take a quick break, come back, and start to wind down the postgame here as the Vikings get the win 7-4 over East Buchanan. Other finals tonight. We mentioned Starmont's season ended at 13-18 to Central City, who improved to 31-10. The Wildcats 13-1 victors tonight, as that game was completed in 4 innings down in Central City. A barn burner going on in Delhi tonight, as Maquoketa Valley and Clayton Ridge having a tussle, as the last check was 7-7. Once up 7-2 in that game. Maquoketa Valley and Clayton Ridge now tied 7-7. Bases loaded, nobody out in the top of the fifth in Delhi. We will keep you updated on that one before we close things out here tonight. Edco gets the win, 7-4. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicle. Stop in and see us in Elkader or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
John and Bill back with you from Colesburg. Our post-game continues. The Vikings improve their record overall in the East Buchanan season, 9-24. The Vikings with the 7-4 win tonight. Game that lasted 1 hour and 19 minutes. We're joined now by Tracy Schrader, the head coach, second-year head coach of the Vikings, getting her 30th career win here tonight as the Vikings get the 7-4 win and beating a team for 3 times in one season. Always hard to do, but your team able to do it 4th in one season here tonight. So you put all those adages aside. You came out, got the job done. They made it scary there in the later innings, but your team held true. Came and got a couple more insurance runs late in that game and able to close them out for the 4th time this season.
Yep.
A great effort by your team here early on. We talked to Allison Tibbett, the junior, is sparked by her defense, and then just everybody pitching in and that offense scoring balance there. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and 2 more in those 6 innings.
Yep, Allison played a huge role for us tonight. She stepped up vocally as a leader, came through for us a lot on defense. I think she had 11 out of the 21 outs, and she had a heck of a game at the plate, too. So being a leader like that really showed us what we can be like on the field.
Yes, indeed, as Liz Meisner doing a good job in this circle, allowing 10 hits, but striking out 1, limiting the walks, and as you said, getting a lot of ground balls and putouts, especially to Tibbett's way here tonight. So nice job by Meisner inside the circle as well.
Yeah, she did a great job for us. We got in trouble a little bit, but she was able to mentally come back and get through it.
And offensively for your team, we talked about that balance. It's so important to be able to come up there and get some clutch hits, and your team was able to get that done for the most part tonight, coming through with 11 hits, only struck out 4 times, took a couple of free passes as well.
Yeah, it's nice to see the whole lineup contribute to the offense.
As the Vikings improve their record here to 13-20. Now you know what you'll face tomorrow night. It's Central City, as Central City able to beat your team twice last week. But Allison told us a couple of your key players were missing on those that night when you lost to them 13-4 and 13-0. So it'll be a new look. You'll travel down to Central City tomorrow night and take on the Wildcats, who beat Starmont 13-1 in 4 innings tonight.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that game. Getting one back from them, hopefully, and playing like we did tonight. I don't see a problem with it.
Staying focused and coming out, and like Allison said, staying loose, not get so tight, and coming out and having fun. That's what it's about. But be focused and come out and see if you can pull off a little upset tomorrow night.
Yep, we're looking forward to it.
All right, congrats on the win here tonight. Best of luck tomorrow night down in Central City.
Thank you, and thanks for being with us tonight.
Absolutely. Tracy Schrader, the head coach of the Edgewood Vikings, as the Vikings improve their record here to 13-20, as the Vikings with the victory over East Buchanan, as we'll bring in the head coach of the East Buchanan Buccaneers here, as Coach Marcy Fox will join us here as the Buccaneers in their season at 9-24. But what a good effort it was here tonight against Edco, as got down early, but your girls never gave up the fight. You battled back and you pushed them to a one-run game. It was so close of being a tie game there, except for a runner leaving a little bit early at the third. That's a game. Sometimes that happens, but your team really stayed true and fought to the end in this one here tonight, Coach.
Absolutely. I told the girls before the game, let's just leave it all out in that field and hold our head high when we win or lose, no matter the score. Hold our heads high, and I think we accomplished that. Our girls felt pretty good about things, and yep, that sixth inning kind of killed us when we were rallying a little bit there, and I said hold, and I think she thought I said go, and I seen that she left a little early, but boy, do you draw attention and scream for her to come back, or do you hope somebody, that's kind of what, the crowd kind of went nasty on the umpire, so I made sure I went over and said, you made the right call. So
that's nice of you and classy of you as a head coach, rounding out your first year here, and unfortunately, the tough part about high school sports, you say goodbye to two seniors, Jocelyn Sabaka and Megan G. Played their final high school sports here tonight in their senior campaigns. But good effort all the way around. What a play Sabaka made, denying one of the runs for Edgewood there late in the game. A diving effort, just getting the shoe top of the young lady from Edgewood, denying a run there. So great effort by your girls here tonight.
That's a heck of a play to end your senior year, I think. So, yeah, that'll be memorable. Too bad somebody doesn't have that on tape for her. But yeah, she worked really hard tonight. I was so proud of her, moving constantly behind that plate and really kept girls on bases when she could. And, we got young pitchers out there, and so she has a lot of work to do in the back, behind the dish. So very proud of her. And Megan G., right field, she's constantly moving. We're going to miss her a lot, and she has a great stick. So for a small girl, she can hit that ball hard when I need her to.
Talk about the younger players. You move on into the off season now. A chance for these girls to improve their game. They saw what it takes here in the last couple of years at the varsity level. It can make them better now with varsity experience.
Absolutely. And, our young girls have such a good work ethic, and they're ready to go. They are just – I had one 8th grader out there just jumping up and down, couldn't get to the next season fast enough. I mean, that's what I need to see from our year. I'm starting 3 8th graders this year and already, and so they'll be a little seasoned next year, but we are just going to keep building. We have a lot to build on, and I'm excited about it.
You hope the success in the other sports like girls golf and basketball will help carry on and improve in the world of softball, too.
Absolutely. Actually, the first 3 times we played EDCO, Nicole never got to pitch against them because she was in golf, and we didn't have our starting third baseman. She was in golf, very good golfers. And so, yes, athletics at East Buchanan are growing, and it's getting stronger every year.
Absolutely. All right. We look forward to covering your team in the future. Best of luck in the offseason. Thanks for your time here tonight.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Marcy Fox, the head coach of the East Buchanan Buccaneers here tonight as the Buccaneers round out their season at 9-24. Edgewood moves on at 13-20 as the Starmont Stars had their season ended by Central City tonight. The Stars fall to 13-18. Central City improves to 31-10. It'll be Central City and these Edco Vikings tomorrow night down in Central City. We'll keep you updated on that game during our coverage of West Delaware softball tomorrow night. The Hawks in action against the Beckman Blazers in the Class 3A first rounder at Sill Field in Manchester. There'll be a triple team coverage for you. Bill, Jamie, and I will have all the action for you from Sill Field tomorrow night. On Thursday night, West Delaware baseball for the final time of the regular season at home against Decorah, and then on Friday night will be to be determined based on who wins tomorrow night around the coverage area. That is going to do it tonight as Edco gets the 5th win in 6 times dating back to 2016 as they take down the Buccaneers tonight for the 4th time this season, winning this game by the score of 7-4 in a game that lasted 1 hour and 19 minutes. This is always the fun time of the year. We're just getting underway here. Our first game in the books of the 2018 postseason. Billy Boy, we've been together for 10 of these now. And it's always a fun time to see what teams can step up and surprise, and players can come alive in the postseason. And then maybe some teams aren't expected to do so well, and other teams that continue to have great seasons and get themselves to the promised land, which is the deeper into the postseason, and then eventually the state tournament. So always a fun and interesting time. And
it is, and all these girls started that second Monday in May with this goal in mind here. Let's go through and do what we can in a regular season. See what kind of season we can have, see how we can do in conference, improve ourselves over a year ago. But get ready for tournament, because when you start in May, this is what you were looking for. And as Coach Fox was talking about, now that their season is completed, but she's got a good nucleus of young people coming back. So now it's going to be an idea of trying to get them to figure out what they need to do in the off season to get even better yet. And now having a coach go through the off season with them as a first year coach probably didn't really get to the off season. So it'll be interesting to watch and see how much they improve. And Edco, same way, they're going to get another game tonight. They played an outstanding game here tonight. They just had so much positive energy tonight. And if they can take this down to Central City tomorrow night, they'll give Central City a battle.
Congrats on the effort to East Buchanan, and a great job by Edco, and good luck tomorrow night against those Wildcats of Central City, who again got the win 13-1 in 4 innings over Starmont tonight down in Central City. As last check in Delhi, it was still 7-7 in the 5th inning. Maquoketa Valley and Clayton Ridge. As we close out here, we will talk to you tomorrow night. Once again, the update from DeWitt for West Delaware baseball. The Hawks losing game 1 3-1, dropping their record to 17-7. Game number 2, much better for Coach Lahr and company. The Hawks leading 6-0 in the top of the 6th inning over the Sabres of Central DeWitt. That does it here tonight. Thanks to the fine AD of Edco High School, Roger Wright, for his hospitality. As always, from our partner, Bill Logan, John Swisher saying have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Monday night. So long, everybody, from Colesburg, Iowa.